Jordan Waters to his left. Waters with the first carry to the right side. A stiff arm still up. Taken on Lafayette to midfield. 17 yards to start this one off for Waters, who got the start last week. Back to Waters. Big hole on the right side. And another first down. Here comes the pressure. Leonard sees it and hits Jalen Calhoun. The go-to target gets Duke on the board, 16 yards.
To throw the ball, but great protection here. Look at the blitz pickup, and when you have a guy that can run a route and he knows he has.
Play clock winding down. This is the approach Lafayette wants to take. Curtis, patient, open field, and that's going to be good for the first down. Jamar Curtis.
Watch here, you have those guys pulling in front of you, and they're able to make some more. John Olmstead is one, and he just gets behind him, he and Reed Collins, and just holds on and then breaks outside in these areas.
A 2nd and 3 for DeNoble and Curtis. Curtis with the carry. Curtis reversing fields and is brought down by Wesley Williams.
Talking about the defensive front.
4:15 left to go here in the opening quarter. Bullet pass, end zone. Chris Caracia, a catch he will remember forever.
That was a strike, Lowell. That was a great throw. You have protection, trips, formation. He has Miles Jones in coverage. And look at the throw. That sidearm, quick flick for 6.
Second drive for Duke. Jontavis Robertson in motion. And it's going to be Waters with the carry. Very patiently showing the burst. Fumble! The ball is ripped out! Gabe Du Bois took it away!
Gabe Du Bois just actually went and took the ball away from Jordan Waters.
Took it away!
Gabe Du Bois just actually went and took the ball away from Jordan Waters. Waters running the ball, had open field, and I'm still shocked that this defense isn't stemming.
Jordan Waters gets the carry. He had the fumble earlier. Dancing, weaving through Lafayette's defense inside the 10.
Clemson, but look at this offensive line now. Now they're rolling. Look at those guys. Graham Barton out there. You got Big 70, Scott Elliott also there, making a really nice lane. Look at it, and very good patience right there by Jordan Waters, who fumbled earlier. But
Waters. Met in a hurry by Jalen Joseph. Pyle keeps moving forward, and that is a touchdown. That's getting those big nasties behind you and driving you to the pay dirt.
Then push. Look at that blue wall right there. Just no penetration, and then he just knifes in there hard against Jalen Joseph, and then the pile comes, and look at Monk, 63.
As Lafayette won their opener against Sacred Heart. Now this is Jermaine Conyers up and over. Where are they finding these guys? High academics?
Well, also Duke will do this. They go inside, RJ open, and when he sees that, he says, okay, I wore 40 last week, but this week I got my number back, and I'm gonna high point you. Jalen Stinson is only 5'8".
Back to Waters, trying to break the tackle, and he does. House call for Jordan Waters.
Effective right in that area where you're going to see between the guard and center, and Jordan Waters knows that he
the entire D1 level. That's FCS, FBS. Empty for DeNoble. DeNoble is pressured. DeNoble will throw on the run, coming back and making the completion to Elijah Stewart. Now Lafayette will rush up to the line. They've got one timeout remaining.
DeNoble on this other pass moving, and then Stewart says, okay, he tells him where to go and gets the ball right to him. Chandler Rivers. Look at Brandon
39
Johnson right there
seconds left for Lafayette. Out of timeouts, DeNoble throwing to a one-on-one, picked off. Miles Jones, he ripped it away. And Duke with the INT, the former Texas A&M Aggie, coming up big.
Defensive back who's played a lot of football. You see the edge rusher there. He gets rid of the football, and look at this great job of just taking the ball away.
And Jones comes up big there. 30 seconds, 3 timeouts for Riley Leonard. They are going for it. Mullen has to make the adjustment on a ball thrown behind him. He does.
Under 2 minutes, the clock will stop while they reset the chains.
Points here.
Right here, you see him, and then he's going to just run down the field and find that open area on the linebacker who initially I pointed out to.
And when they make a defensive stop, whether it be on 4th down or the interception, they have come back strong offensively. Leonard feels it. Then he's got more. To the 10-yard line, out of bounds with 4 seconds left.
Coming out of the backfield, you know he's there. He adjusts to you, and you hold the ball just long enough, you get out of bounds, you go kick the field goal.
For the touchdown. That is Curtis, nowhere to go. Met immediately by Vincent Anthony Jr., the sophomore from right here.
Number 19 coming hard, goes down, penetrates, and just right there. That's where your eyes get big if you're underneath the awning so they can stay protected.
It's Duke and Lafayette. These are 2 great academic universities. Dean DeNoble converting and getting more before finally he's brought down by Chandler Rivers after a 3rd and 11 leads to a huge game. 3rd and 9, DeNoble. Pressure up the middle and brought down by Ryan Smith. Last year's Special Teams Player of the Year, now becoming a force on defense.
He's able to get outside, watch 40. Nice job with his hands, and then he gets off and is able to corral DeNoble. Sometimes you get outflanked, but he does a really nice job of redirecting, and some of that special teams game than over last year.
Little delay handoff, 2 more. Full head his team, trying to stay upright, and Jaquez Moore. Give him 6.
Watch here. Riley Leonard gives it to him. He said, okay, give me the ball, man, so I can show these guys what I've been waiting to do as a freshman, to go to the house. As adults, we want to understand the why. We just didn't challenge it as much as they do now.
And we don't have the information and the resources available as Cam Dillon comes back strong, and Aeneas Peebles is also in there with a tackle for loss. And he's learned that nitty-gritty style, but also got a taste of the Southeastern Conference as well, as this is Adams that is brought down in a hurry by Leon Griffin and Terry Moore. 2nd and 1, where we get to see the big arm on display. Here we go. Beelan stepping up, shaking, and throwing to an open receiver. And that is Jordan Moore, the former quarterback, trying to stay up. He's inside the 5.
Here is not the throw. Watch him get outside and just use his legs to get around and find time to get the ball down the field to Jordan Moore, who has become a really nice receiver. But watch it at the turf monster. Oh, get the feet up. And he just might have tripped over.
2nd and goal. Beelan under center, he's gonna keep it, gets the push, and for the 2nd time, Duke gets the push at the goal line to send the ball carrier into paydirt. Into the end zone for the first time in his college career.
I tell you, when I watched him in warm-ups, I was really impressed with his often, no matter what level. If you don't have a strong strength and conditioning staff, you're not gonna have a strong football team.
Sideline picked. Joshua Pickett coming up with the interception.
Higher and further and not able to really do it effectively on that particular play, but Pickett ran the route. I say it again, these guys.
Through 2 games so far for Duke. Beelan back to work, back to the go-to guy. Jordan Moore to the 30. Stay high.
I'm looking forward to watching them compete in that league.
I mean, credit Duke for just waking up and making plays like that. The first passing touchdown for Henry Beelan as he connects with Jordan Moore for the touchdown.
They'll understand, Peyton Jones getting the chance to get in there.
Eastern time. Noah Galindo here, Charles Arbuckle, final minute of action in Durham. And this is Troy Bruce bouncing to the outside, trying to finish strong for the Leopards first. And Duke will move to 2-0 on the season with 2 wins in 1 week. 42-7 the final over Lafayette.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.